Like, I've spoken to so many clients, everything like that. So in 3 years, I don't know, my beauty is just the wreck. How can somebody be this fine? Hey, how are you just so beautiful? How, baby girl, baby girl. Like, if I have this light, like the whiteness of my eyes can illuminate this entire place. The only person that will have problem with this video is the person that is not fine, and it's not me that say your father should tell marry somebody that is not fine. It's not me. Anyways, as I was saying, it's just a little chit chat between you guys, like just to give you guys my sincere advice, my unsolicited opinion, free consultation. So it's left to you to take the advice, or you still follow your mind as usual. I know that majority of you still follow your mind, but then if you come to me, I'm gonna charge a consultation fee. So what I want to tell you guys is, if you're an immigrant, whether senior immigrant, whether this thing, whether any this thing, I want you guys to forget about permanent residency for now. Especially, see, the thing is, if you have the necessary skills, right, the necessary skills to survive abroad, don't worry, it's okay for you to fight for your PR. That one will support you. One thing I used to say is, if you don't have the necessary skills, like, oh, any skill at survive in Nigeria, go, let alone abroad, don't even smell abroad, let alone for majority of you, that your own plan to go abroad is how to go and pack shit, how to be a warehouse worker, how to be a store rep, how to be a kiniko, and then on top of all this job, no offense to people doing it, but then you have chance to choose better in life, you decide to be that. So don't come and pay any pity card here, right? All those ones on top, you're still targeting on PR. I want to ask you genuinely, if you are a country, would you give somebody like yourself PR? Before you target PR, ask yourself genuinely that if you were a country, will I give myself with this type of skill, with this type of job, PR? The thing is, some of you will be fighting, you'll be focusing on how to get PR. You will forget on the core of the thing that even if they give you this PR, it's not going to change anything about your career. Nothing. You can commercial many jobs a lot. Some of you did not know that. And then another thing is, I keep saying it, aside UK, me mobile want to change the rule. Aside UK is still the only country I know that they give free PR. Like, they just give you based on how many years you've lived. Whether you're packing toilets, whether you're packing this thing, they don't care. They will give you. But you see other countries, at the US, at the Canada, at the Australia, at the New Zealand, Highland, name the country. All these countries, they will give you permanent residency according to the functionality you are providing to that country. So PR. If you don't have anything, you see, these abroad countries, what they do is reciprocality, right? And that's why they introduce PR, so that they will be able to attract skilled immigrants to their country. You guys know that majority of these citizens abroad, they are so lazy, right? Now when they go school, they don't make use of their opportunity. School is there. Their government will reduce tuition fee. They will introduce scholarship. They will introduce this thing just to encourage them to go to school. They will not go. So it's we foreigners that used to go. So in a way of these countries, just to attract foreigners into their country and make it like to attract skilled foreigners into their country and retain them. That was why they actually introduced permanent. Something is not doing you like this. I'm coming, guys. Caught inspiration, mommy Lowasha. As I was saying, so in a bid for you to stay in their country, that was why they actually introduced permanent residency to attract skilled workers and to retain them. For example, you guys know how tough Australia used to be. Australia was one of those toughest countries for you to enter back in those days. But you see, after COVID is shake one by almost, they started relaxing their rules and doing more of permanent residency, like relaxing the permanent residency rules just to attract foreigners, skilled foreigners into their country, because they know they are citizens. Majority of these citizens, they are lazy, they don't go to school, they don't work, they don't, all those things like that. So when you actually understand this concept, you actually understand that if you don't have anything to offer, there is nothing they want to use the PR. Like, how do you intend getting the PR? Let's look at the updates that Canada did recently that actually slashed so many courses out of their postgraduate work permit. This one is not even PR, postgraduate work permit. Like, they're telling you that if you come and study this course, as you're studying it, you are going back, you and that your useless course, you are going back to your country. What does that tell you? And in this time and age, people are still focused on PR. So this is my sincere and genuine advice to you, according to my research, according to my experience, according to consultation with clients. If you don't have the necessary skills to survive abroad, forget waiting be PR. See, like I used to say, you see this PR, all of us get them. Even me, when the immigration girl, jackpot queen, this thing. For most of you find out the country I'm studying government, just you'll be surprised that this guy, you know this thing. Because I used to tell people that I am not that type of person that will spend a life fortune on a degree that somebody is spending kobo to study, and at the end of the day will collect the same salary. I used to tell people, you carry your money 15,000 kiniko to go and study. Me, I be somebody with just 2.5 to study the same course in UI. At the end of the day, you collect the same salary. Did I even tell you how many citizens? And then another thing that when I ask immigrants that why are you so particular about PR, do you know another thing they used to tell me? They'll tell me, yes, I understand that I don't have a good career at the moment, but the thing is, when I get my PR or citizenship, I'll be able to study for free or for cheap. Marco, study for free or for cheap? Do you know how many of your UK citizens that is in my school? Do you know how many of these abroad citizens that they are attending my schools, other schools? Do you have an idea? So even the people that they gave birth to in this country naturally, like won't be once in the country naturally, they left their country to study outside the country because it's cheaper. And then you that you are coming from Nigeria, that you know how everything is, you are saying no, the essence of you getting a PR is because you can study for cheap. Whereas the people that they born inside, they left to go and study cheaper. So you see that you do not know how it's doing you. You do not know how it's doing you. So if you are used to all these third world countries or all these things, ask people that are studying there. Ask them. Somebody will have UK citizen that is there. You will see can you consider, and then the thing is, you be like, UK citizen studying in my country. This one citizen cousin in my country. That's when you will know that when it comes to immigration, immigration is by step, and you go for the cheapest step. Some of you just want them to say, some of you just want to feel like, I'm in Canada, I'm in UK, I'm in you don't care the extent of the amount is going to cost to be. You don't want to be there. When you're supposed to be in one cheap country, building your skills, building your career, then you can move. Because at the end of the day, and then I've made this video before, just like I said, people that go to US, all these top countries to go and study medicine, study these courses, and they study on loan when they are cheap countries, like that low budget school I was talking about, that I can study nursing as low as 250 USD, and then somebody will still go to all these top countries to go and you study loan. At the end of the day, you are a nurse. The person that study in low country too, that person is a nurse. Two of you collect the same salary. This person will be flexing his or own salary. You're gonna pay study loan. Are you guys calculating this thing? I mean, now let me check this thing. Like, do you actually prefer to actually pay loan than just like you guys know? I left school since 2019, right? So most of my colleagues that we've graduated, that were supposed to graduate together, they've moved to top countries, and then they'll be like, then you come move, you can study here. I'm like, how I want to take the money? I want to take study here. Be like, study loan now. Study loan. So you study your own medicine for cheap, you don't graduate. I'm happy for you that you moved to top country, but you are moving as what? As a skilled person. But just because you want me to be close to you, me I should come join you. Me I will collect loan of how many millions I will now be using to pay, but at the end of the day, they'll be paying you salary as a doctor. They will pay the salary as a doctor. No, they'll be paying back loan. You will be building houses in your village, and then they will say, because I study in the US. At the end of the day, that even when I'm attending to patients will never ask, doctor, what do you study for? Nothing. At the end of the day, they will still say, Nigerian higher doctors are so good. Nigerian trained doctors are the best. If it was study for loan, yeah. Every money that I cannot spend and paste on my head like this, my dear, if I see cheap, I'm going to go there. But it's only that if I get that degree, I'll paste it on my head. I got my degree for $200,000. Because let me have degree in my bag, and then I'm walking on the road. If there's police checkpoints, they will stop all of us. If they, on top of that, my economy flight, I will still eat the same. I will still be breathing same air as you. That's study for cheap. Is it disrespect now? No, it disrespects me. Yeah, can you work? So this is me saying that use me as example. Me myself, that I know about these countries and this, I did not go on, because I know at the end of the day everybody will get this PR. And another excuse that most of my clients or most people used to give is their age. See, the only countries that make use of age is Australia and Canada. But even at that, there are exceptions. I've seen exceptions. When I know they make exception, why? Australia has exceptions to age, and age is just an aspect of PR. Aside age, they have other things that you can use to complement the age. You have your English language, you have your experience, you have your skill, you have your this thing like that. And there are even exceptions. I've seen courses that they do, okay, even if you're above this age, as long as you have these skills, even if you're above this age, we'll still give you pay. I have seen it several. No, that they try to make research. Same as Canada. So no country will throw you away, for you to be a PR if you are skillful to them. I've told you this thing. They are citizens. They know they study. So they find you. So age is just one of those factors of PR. So but majority of it, you always base all your factors of PR on age. Age is just one of it. So try get the necessary skills, necessary experience, and all of those things, and you see that age truly is just a number. And aside that, let's say, okay, Australia and Canada, they make use of age. USA, whether you are 1 million. That's why I used to tell people that you see this PR, Bubu Alamagba PR. You see this here. All of us, the only thing that is different is when you got your own and when I got mine. And the thing is, it did not matter duration. Because even the person that, let's say, for example now, the person that is a USA citizen or UK citizen, what is that person enjoying now that me, I'm not enjoying? Or that we are not? Just tell me one thing. Don't let things so far. I used to tell people that you see this PR and citizen, it's just paper. It's good to collect it, but it's just paper. The only difference between me, you, and anybody that has UK citizen right now is ability to travel free without applying for visa. And the thing is, if you have a job that you are applying, you are getting a work for, why are you traveling up and down? No, like, I just want us to be logical. It's not as if there is benefit. It's good if you're able to travel for free. But no, let's look at it from another angle. That let's even say you now have the citizenship gone. Is it every day you'll be traveling? Like you'll be travel vlogger. Because the thing is, you have a job you'll be doing. Most of you you'll live, the past 1 month in a year. Right? So that benefit of traveling free, where are you going to? Even on travel law, when you're supposed to be at work, because when you're a citizen, it's not as if they pay you one salary. It's not as if they pay you one money for being a citizen. You just have the money. And then another benefit is during airport check, they don't profile you. Has profiling anybody? As if they don't profile you, like if they say, oh, you are in Nigeria, say step aside, they will give us thorough check with anybody. Has it pay anybody? It has never paid everybody, nobody. So why do you think it's gonna pay you now? So that's what I'm telling you, that for now, the benefit of PR and citizenship, the importance that will make me to, because just like I said, PR or citizenship is not going to make you have free tuition. The only time you have free tuition is your kids, primary and secondary free tuition. Talk about what university, they will pay their money. If international student is paying 15,000, worst case scenario, they will pay 8,000. The money will still drop. So what exactly is that benefit? Tell me. Like I said, it is important you get your PR or your citizen, but then looking at the long run and looking at the benefit, it's not worth it living your whole career, emptying your own career, so you don't get anything to offer, and then you are fighting on PR. There are basic things that even people who don't get PR can still do. So kill me, right? So this is just me saying, if you don't have the necessary skills, right, to survive abroad, you should focus on building a career, switching a career to what is necessary. You go see PR, you go run. And the other benefit of PR or citizenship is if you want to apply for a job, but you guys can see how they hire people from abroad. Look at how they used to, US is packing nurses from Nigeria, that they're even using green card to beg them, automatic green card though. Do you know that's even the funny thing about life? You see that PR that you are living your life for, it is what they are using to beg some people to please come, I will dash you for fee. Not waiting this thing they do. Another two, free PR for nurses. Australia, free PR for nurses. So that's the one that you, when you're supposed to be building your career, now that one you did. Now the thing you see, things that have alternative here, it is not what this stress. The only time you can stress yourself is something that does not have alternative, or this is just the only way to get through it. So imagine you going to a country and you are doing warehouse job for like how many years just for you to get PR, and then somebody is using that 5 years to build their skills and everything, and then at the end of the day you get your PR, they get your PR. You are getting your PR as a warehouse worker, them they are getting their PR maybe as an electrician, as an automobile, or this thing. PR, you have to see PR, man. PR is different from PR. Let's even say you get your PR before that person, and then after getting your PR, that's when you now think of going back to school. At the end of that time, that one you don't finish your own training, you don't get the experience, you don't do on the. And like I said, we have countries that even give PR, like direct PR, as you're applying, like these vocational courses. We have so many countries they will give you direct PR. So you, as you they pack sheets, I be do any this thing just to get PR. Somebody is getting that PR through skilled. In fact, that one now you go come be like the perfect bura yinsi. Like you better shut up. You that got PR through packing sheets. You can't see the person now because that one got PR through skilled job. You say they got you. Well, I think now me, I know it's something where I feel do. If person will enter me now, it's something I can say. You will get PR through packing sheets. Me, I got it through skill. It's like you see that level of, but then like people will say they don't care. But this is just me trying to say that at this time, permanent residency is nothing. Citizenship is nothing. I don't mean it's nothing. It is okay to get it. But what is more important is your career. Is you getting a career that can get you a job. And the thing is, if you get, and that thing again, citizenship or PR is your rent free. Will you get free rent? Almost pay. Can the importance of citizenship with a man salary for you? Like I said, it's important. But at the long run, at the short run, yeah, is important at the long run. But at the short run, what exactly is that benefit? You still pay your rent. If you still go to a restaurant, you still pay. If police still wants to pull you over, they will still pull you over. If you still want to apply for a job, they will still profile you as are you a natural citizen or you are a citizen by paper. So this is me telling you guys, for now, focus on building a stable career, a career that will pay your bills, a career that will pay your job, a career that you'll be proud of, right? And not doing many jobs just to stay in a country to get this and thinking that when you get your paper you're able to do so many things. You can do so many things even without getting your PR or citizen. So if it means you moving to another country for you to get the necessary skills, the necessary this thing and this, please do it. Because like I say, I've done consultations to so many clients. I've seen citizens on low. I've seen so many broke citizens. I've seen so many broke PR. PR is not going to change anything that you don't have. I've seen them. If you go to US or all this Canada or this thing, all this their asylum place, you will see so many people with citizens. Don't even they born and bred inside this thing. They are sleeping. They don't even have a house over their head. Did PR change anything? The citizenship change anything? So everything making a difference starts with you. So this is just me saying PR is important, citizenship is important, everything is important, but then priority list. The first thing is building a career, a stable career. And if you know you studied any of these Momo courses that did not make sense, switch your career. I have so many packages I've talked about switching career for as low as 140 USD. Go through my playlist. Jackpot on a low budget. I have jackpot on a low budget. I have a medium budget. I have on this thing. So that should be your first focus, and not permanent residency, because permanent residency will come and go. And even in this space, I have seen people that they even left. Maybe they have like 2 years or 1 year to collect their PR, they left that country to another country. So I'm telling you that, see, PR is by paper. The benefit of PR is at the long run, not at the short run. So the only benefit you are getting at the short run and at the long run is the skills you acquire, is your career that you built. So don't let PR be the center of your japa. The first thing is your career, your money. And that's nice to tell immigrants is you cannot live abroad forever. Can you? If you get to your age, you will want to come back home. So when you come back home, what are you coming back to? Will you come and be doing retail job too in Nigeria? Will you come and be packing shit too in Nigeria? So it is whatever you build that is in your hand. And the other thing again is switching career abroad is not that easy like it is in some other countries, right? I hope you know that. For example, if you want to switch, it's not that easy. So if you think like, oh, when I get my PR, then I'll be able to switch to school. That's when they will tell you that for this particular course, vocational course, or especially vocational course, we have just two slots allocated, and then we're starting from natural citizens, artificial citizens. Then PR citizenship get level. And for this particular thing, if you cannot, then one condition. Then this your PR is not really PRing, it's just PRing by paper and by book. So for now, get a very good career, stabilize your career, get a high-paying job, and then every other thing can come after it. So that will bring us to the end of today's video. As you guessed, in my next and subsequent one. Bye for now. Peace out.